Sorry, this is a little shaky. I'm trying to hold this one-handed while I clean this out. So essentially I'm trying to cleaned out all of the well, at least most of the grow media. I actually filled up a lot more than I expected out of this. Now I'm just trying to wash it out. I didn't get everything because it's near impossible to get all of it out of here, but I'm washing this out and flood out most of the dirt. Might rinse it 2 or 3 times, and we'll see if we can get it clean so that I can move it, which will be moving over there. And again, sorry, really shaky here, one-handed. Alright, let you guys know the progress, how clean we get this guy. Alright, so here's where I'm at. Finally got all the mulch in, got everything kind of set up, got the plumbing going. It's 90% there. I'm just about ready to test the water. So what I've got going on, well, I haven't actually filled up this grow bed yet, because it's going to cost like probably $150 to, this media is pretty expensive, and it'll probably cost me about $150 to fill this up. So, but I mean, once you have it, you kind of have it forever. So I'll do that later, but for now I'll just run this top one. So right now I've got the sump tank down here at the bottom, and I'll have my pump in here. Water will come up, it'll split off. This is capped, so it didn't go anywhere. It'll split off, come up here, and flow and fill up the grow bed. I'm actually going to extend this down and have it pour here. I'll control the amount right here so it's not on full blast. I'm not actually happy with this setup, simply because we'll see how it works, but I'm afraid that most of the pressure is going to come here. I'll have to have this barely on, and maybe that'll be okay. Maybe, you know, most of still enough pressure will retract through here for the fish tank, because I need the bulk of the pressure coming through this pump for the Ventura, you know, for the aeration. So I just have this, I'm going to rebuild this screen entirely, maybe, and I need to box this whole thing in. But for now, I'll just get the screen to catch all the leaves and stuff that has been blowing in here because of all the storms we've had. So this is new, thanks to I think I've seen this mostly. I've seen this online from someone, but I think Rob is the main source of where I get a lot of my ideas, really. Thanks, man. I'll post the link actually to his channel, but I've seen on his channel basically this idea where you can't really tell. I'll have to pull it up, but at the bottom of that's a little wider in the actual, like, there's a cavity there, and it comes up off the ground. I'm actually going to put some bolts in here to raise up even further, but basically it's just sitting right on top, and as this fills up, the water will come up to here and it'll start spilling over. It'll create a suction, and this will suck all the dirt and fish waste from the bottom. It'll come over here down into this, and I'll actually show you. This is cool. This right here is just a bulkhead fitting, but this was a nice little PVC piece that I found. And it just goes from 2 inches. It's threaded, but it's a 90-degree. Hopefully this works. Hopefully I don't need a swoop, but 90-degree turn, 2-inch steel ball joint valve, and then I do have a swoop there. You can see, I guess it's a 90-degree swoop, is what it's called. So it goes into my swirl filter, and the way it works, water will come out. Well, most of you guys know this, but for those who don't, water will come up through here and push out of the top of this. As water overflows in the fish waste will, you know, hit this wall and fall to the bottom rather than going straight out, because I don't want my waste coming out. I want to catch it all. So this swirl filter basically catches all that waste, and then I'll turn this off and hit the valve open. So then I can, you know, clean up the waste. Then of course it exits, goes back into the sump tank, and that's pretty much it. It's all plumbed up. I need to attach this. It's just kind of sitting here. I'm gonna attach this up here so it's secure. I need to get my Ventura set up, which I have an idea of something I'm gonna try. So if it works out, I'll show you guys, and then I'll have another pipe going down in here. So all ready to test. I'll be testing tomorrow. We'll see how it works out. All right. Well, I wanted to show you guys what what I have in terms of the wood, not the structure set up. I'm not really sure how happy I am with it, mainly because I'm kind of tired of spending money on this whole system, just because it's getting a little expensive now that I've decided to build a greenhouse around this. But my big concern was trying to keep everything level. So I have, I've actually got those going, the blocks going straight to the ground versus sitting on the mulch. That's sitting on the mulch. That's going straight to the ground. And the feet are going straight to the ground. And kind of leveled to the best of my ability. It's going to settle and all of that, but I didn't want to bring gravel in here, just in case I decided to move it in the future, or, you know, sell the house or something. So what I have is 4x4 posts, or 4x4s I should say, for the wood here, non-treated, and then 4x4 post legs that are treated, sitting on a 2x6 that goes across to help distribute the weight that's underneath the mulch, because this is, as you can imagine, a tremendous amount of weight. I don't know how much this weighs. I'm guessing like 300 pounds. So yeah, I've got this 2x4 going across, and I have a bolt essentially in the bar through this, and we've got 4 of them screwed in. And that's so that this 4x4 is not sitting directly on the poles, because I quickly figured out that wasn't going to work. I had to have something solid. So what I did is I leveled this with the other one. So, alright, what else? That's pretty much the system, or the structure. Got my drain here, just kind of sitting over to the side. So we'll see how well this works out and what I have to change later on. Maybe sooner than later, I don't know, maybe immediately, because I know we're going to have some cold nights in May. Based on my notes from last year, it got pretty cold, and I was pouring hot water into the sump tank to try to keep the water warm. So I'm going to have to build my greenhouse now versus the end of the summer in preparation for fall. So 2 or 3 foot pony wall coming up. Then I'll use the cattle pen. I got to get a couple more. I'll use those to bend over for the roof, put in some structure, and door on this side, and here in the middle, window on that side, probably the cabinets there, and eventually a little table here for cleaning the fish and all of that. And there's my daughter playing. So yeah, that's it. I'll let you guys take a look at it once I get it running.